はいどうも皆さん、グッドナウNowTalkingのショニーテッフでございます。皆様こんばんは、おはようございます、こんにちは。ということで本日もメタルギアソリッドザ・ツインスネークス、はい、ショニーテッフソロで配信していきたいと思います。前回の動画の終わりで次回シャープ6から始めますみたいなことを言ってたんですけど、ちょっとそこを間違えて今回シャープ5です。前回シャープ4で今回シャープ5です。ちょっとそこだけ最初に訂正させていただきます。申し訳ございませんでした。さあ、しっかりねちょっと音声が届いてるかだけちょっとチェックしますんで失礼します。はい、ちゃんと声は届いてるかな。あ、声届いてるみたいですね。はい、ではこのまま始めていこうかしら。でここね、前回のあらすじですかね、読んでいきますか。ここ、地下整備基地3階の指令室に到着したスネークだったが、起爆コードは入力された後だった。しかしそこにオタコンから起爆コード緊急解除用のパルキーの使い方を突き止めたという情報が入る。パルキーは形状記憶合金性で温度によって3種に変形し、それぞれを指令室の対応する端末に入力すればいい。だがスネークはオセロットに撃たれパルキーを落としてしまう。はい、てなわけで前回ね、はい、オセロットにやられてちょっとパルキー落としちゃったんで拾いに行ってきますよ。オセロットたちこの中にいるんだよな。確かね、パルキーは下に降りてね行かないといけなかったはずです。はい、間違った。なんかめっちゃ弾無駄に使っちゃうよねこれね。よし、これがローリング。未だにゲームキューブのコントローラーに慣れていないショニーテフでございます。はい、でんでんです。排水路のとこだよね。下の排水口みたいなところに、はい、パルキーが落ちてるんで取りに行きたいんですよ。ただあれが確か赤外線ゴーグルの類とかそういうのに引っかからないはずなんだよね。だからもう自力で探すしかないんじゃないかな。兵士とかいないよね。見つかったらめんどっちいぞ。さあこっから降りてみようか。これさ、これエルードキャッチするやつあるよね。あっちにもあんのかな。 ちなみに本日はデジモンワールドのね動画もね新しいのが上がっておりやすんで、ぜひともそちらも要チェックですね。こっちから行くか。さあどこに落ちてるかな。やべえ、爆発、これ爆弾じゃねこれ。
Snake, did you find the card key?
No, it's not here.
Don't be ridiculous. You saw it fall into the drainage ditch, didn't you? The drainage ditch. Isn't there something odd about it?
No. There are a lot of big rats, though.
That's it, Snake. A rat must have eaten it.
Now who's being ridiculous?
No, I'm right. There's no other possibility. Rats eat all sorts of things. There's nothing unusual about that.
ネズミが食ったってどういうこと？あ、弾撃っちゃったし。ネズミなんてどこにおるんかいねえ。じゃあネズミの声がしたけど、チュッチュ言ってたよね。おお、そっか、俺爆弾持ったまま捨ててなかったっす。あららら、あららららららら、びっくりそうだよ、俺さっき間違って爆弾拾ったのをもううっかり忘れてもうて、完全にね忘れてもうて。いやな、勘弁やで、ほんま勘弁やで。なんか事前にちょっとねした情報をゲットしたんですけど、なんかここ3階からエルードキャッチしてなんか行ける場所になんかちょっとした小ネタがあるとかないとかっていうのを耳にしたんですけど、いや、ここなんかエルードキャッチできたらさ、なんかあるらしいんですよね。ちょっとパルキーも拾いたいんですけど、エルードキャッチの練習もしたい。エルードキャッチができない。いや、とりあえず パルキー拾ってから練習する？セーブして。なんかね、あの辺でなんかエルドキャッチして降りると、パルキーをなんかすぐに変形させることができるなんか配管があるらしいんですよ。ね。ちょっとそれを使ってみたいなっていう、ちょっと横着しようかなとしてるショニーテフではあるんですけどね。いって。お、ネズミだ。ネズミってあそこから出てくるの？いや、またかい。
Snake, did you find the car key?
いや、ネズミがゲットしたとこ言ってたよね。これ爆弾俺さっき忘れてさ、死んでしもうて。こっちじゃないのか？どっちにゲットされたんだ？こっち？あ、これだ。ネズミどこ？完全にネズミ食われたよね、これね。ちょっとライフやばいんですけど。ちょっとネズミどこっすか？さっきあそこから出てきたから、あそこを見張ってればいいのか？ちっちゃいダクトみたいなとこ。ここにいたよな、ネズミ。おいおい、ネズミがカード食うか？ネズミどこ？いるとなんかチュッチュチュッチュ言ってんの聞こえるんだよな。ネズミどこですか？おいおいおいおいおいおいおい。いやいや、せっかく回復したのに食らっちゃうっていう。ネズミどこですの？ネズミがカード食べちゃったらしいんですよ。ただそのネズミがどこにいるのかがわからない。どこにいるんだろうか。声がしないな、ネズミの。さっき鳴き声がしたんだよ、チュッチュチュッチュっていう。それがやっぱ聞こえるまで探さないといけないのかな。このネズミがカード食ったパターン俺初めてなんですけど。こっち？どこネズミ？全然ネズミの声がしないよ。 あ、いたいたいたいた。あー、くそマジですか。ちょっといやいやいやい。何結構離れてれば来る系ですかあなた。今いたのに。ちょっと。これネズミってさ、これに反応するサーマルゴーグル。うわ、なんか真っ白で逆に見づら。あ、いたいたいたいたいたいたいた。なんでガスマスクつけちゃった。外した。来い来い来い来い来い来い、ね、なんかネズミがカード食ったらしいんだ。アーチなんかこれ狙うのむずいんですけど、でもこう近づくとさ、あっち行っちゃった。くそー。あっち行くとさ、ね。あっち行くとさ、ネズミが僕に反応してもうて。逃げられちゃうんで。さあ来いネズミ、早くしてくれ。来た来た。よし、これでもう間違いなく仕留めたいんで、手ぶれを抑えるやつを使いの。眠らしたけど、これってどういうこと？これでいいのか？眠らしたけどネズミを。これはね、殺めなきゃいけないのか、心苦しいけど。あっちょっとなーにしとんねんもう。いやー、ちょっと気使ってさ、殺さない方がいいかなと思ったら、殺さなきゃいけなかった系なんですかね。ネズミがカード食っちゃったらしいんですよ。来た来た来た来た。よし、ごめんな。ちょっとなんかやらなきゃいけないらしいわ。ごめんよ。撃ち殺しちまったよネズミ。間違って弾使っちゃったん。ハルキーゲット。さあとりあえず一旦この状態でセーブしよう。敵も起きたし。
What can I do for you, Snake?
セーブします。カードゲッツしたんで。
War, he sung, is toil and trouble. Honor but an empty bubble. What about you, Snake? Is your honor just an empty bubble too?
なんか深いこと言ってきたな。いやこれでだよ。なんかさ、そうそう、これここにね、あそこになんか管があんじゃん。この真ん中にあるやつ。これを使うとパルキーをなんか一瞬で変形させることができるっていうのをなんかで仕入れまして、僕がちょっと今回それやってみたいんですけど。なんか足音聞こえるね。 眠れ。そう。エルドキャッチが3階に上がんなきゃいけないのかな。あ、こっちじゃないよ。間違ってるよ。あ、でもいいや。レーションゲットできるこれ。あれでもパルキーゲットしたから、あれかい？一回普通のキー解除した方がいいね。そうそう。それやってからセーブして、ちょっとあそこのエルド、アウト！アウト！アウト！びっくりして。びっくりしました、僕。
You found the card key. You found the card key, right? First comes the room temperature key. Put it into the far left terminal in the control room.
あれこれオタコン助けてくんなかったっけ？これもう死ぬパターンじゃないこれ。ねえ。これ死んじゃうパターンです。はい、頑張ります。麻酔銃6発しかねえよ。もう学んだからね俺。これでオールオーケー。ピピーン。ピピミーン。よし。あれこれなんかボタン押すのこれ。あ、押すんかい。親切になんか押しボタンとか教えてよ。欲しかったな。Y ですねこれ。Y を。Accepted。うわぁ。
PAL code number 1 confirmed. Awaiting PAL code number 2.
Yes.
Okay, that takes care of PAL code number 1. Now, PAL number 2. Freeze the key.
Freeze the key. かっこいいね。とりあえずセーブしよう。
You called, Snake?
いや、なんかこのゲームやってるとちょいちょい英語出ちゃうよね、なんか。
Snake, come what come may, time and the hour runs through the roughest day. We're almost out of time, Snake. Please hurry. You're the only one who can stop them from launching that nuke.
はい。ちょっと待ってね、俺エルードキャッチのやり方だけ調べましていいですか。わからん。よし。わからんから行く。なんだ、びっくりした。なんか起きたのかと思ったじゃん。あ、こっちじゃなくて。ちょっと裏技っていうか小技というか、ちょっとそれに一回チャレンジしてみて、ね、うまくいかなかったら普通のやり方できますわ。はい。ちょっとこのメタルギアソリッドザ・ツインスネークスならではのちょっと小ネタを使ってやってみるのパターンです。ちょっと一回エルードしてみるかい。そうそう。ここにエルードキャッチのやり方がわかんないんだけど。おいったやったぜ。スチームコーションスチームってことこれ熱いんだ。レイクイットニトロゲンコーション窒素ニトロゲンって窒素だっけ。窒素だか酸素だ。窒素だよね、確か。液体窒素。まあお、すげえ。あっち一瞬で消えた。はあ、こりゃいいね。これ楽すぎないかいこれ。ちょっと。ちょっともう一回。俺ね、さっき何ボタン押したっけ。一瞬でカードキー冷えたぜ。これいいのかい。ちょっとこれ裏技っていうかさ、これはちょっと楽勝すぎないかい。これ本当はさ、ステージ移動してね、カードキーを冷やして戻ってきて、で次は溶鉱炉のとこ行って温めてっていうのがね、従来通りのやり方なんですけど、これだいぶ時短だねこれ。下からのスネーク。
PAL code number 2 confirmed. Awaiting PAL code number 3.
Okay, there goes PAL code number 2. Next comes PAL number 3. Warm the key.
From the key. とりあえずセーブしますよ。
You called, Snake?
うん、呼んだ。
Snake, in China they say, when walking through
In
a melon
China,
patch, don't adjust
they
your
say-
sandals. That means that when things get really bad, you have to try to remember what's important. Keep things in the proper perspective, okay?
ありがとう、メイリン。いや、それにしてもさ、さっきのちょっと楽すぎないかいあれ。そのさ、パルキのこの冷却とさ、この次は加熱っていうのかな、その工程だけで結構時間かかるんだよ本来。さっきのとこ行ったら一瞬だったぜ。いいのかよそんな楽しちゃって。でもさ、メタルギアの1ね、無印版のプレイステーション1のやつだとこうエルドっていう機能がそもそもないからね。でもこれは本作限りの裏技というか、なんというかね。でここでさ、これスチーム打ったらさ、あっちゃ、ほらもう一瞬で赤くなったもん。これはないぜ。自分でやっといてなんだけどさ。
Snake, it's about Naomi Hunter.
Yeah.
Then you should talk to the Colonel. He's looking into it.
Turn your monitor off.
Okay, it's off. No one else can hear us. Go ahead.
Sorry, but I didn't want the Colonel to hear.
なんだって
Okay, so what's up?
I've got a good friend in the Pentagon.
Yeah?
He's the one who told me about it. It looks like the DIA recently developed a new type of assassination weapon.
An assassination weapon?
Snake, have you ever heard of something called fox dye?
No.
No.
Fox dye? Liquid and the others were talking about it.
Yeah. It's some kind of virus that targets specific people. I don't know all the details, but
What are you trying to say?
it's too similar.
What is?
The cause of death. Didn't the Arms Tech president and the DARPA chief, Decoy Octopus, die of something that looked like a heart attack?
Yeah?
Well, apparently Fox dye kills its victims by simulating a heart attack.
No. You're telling me that Naomi was behind it?
Snake, try to remember. Did Naomi give you some kind of injection?
The nanomachines.
She was in the best position to have done it, but I don't know what her motive was.
Does the Colonel know?
I'm not sure, but he still hasn't questioned her.
Okay. I'll ask him myself. Colonel, what's new with the Naomi situation?
I just placed Naomi under arrest.
Arrest?
She was sending coded messages toward the Alaskan base. I didn't want to believe it, but she must be working with the terrorists.
Are you sure?
I'm afraid so. She's being interrogated now.
What kind of interrogation?
Well, I'd like to avoid the rough stuff, but we don't even have any sodium pentothal here.
Call me if you find out anything.
So, it's true, isn't it?
Naomi, I can't believe it.
That means the fox dye vaccine must be around somewhere.
Is that all you think about?
But Snake, you might be infected too, you know.
All I can do is leave it up to the Colonel.
はいさ、しっかりしてくれよ。なんかグリップレベル上がってるし、知らんうちに。いや、こんな簡単に追っちゃいけないんだよ、この工程、本当は。本当はね、ステージの行き来を何回もして。なんだい？
Snake, can you hear me? It's Naomi.
Naomi? What the hell?
What the
Campbell and the
hell?
others are busy right now. I'm on a different codec.
Naomi, is what the Colonel says true?
Yes, but not everything I said was a lie.
Who are you?
I don't know anything. My parents' face is my name. The name and ID I have now I just bought. But the reason why I study genetics, that was true.
'Cause you want to know yourself, right?
That's right. I want to know where I came from. My age, my race, anything.
Naomi.
I was found in Rhodesia sometime in the 80s, a dirty little orphan.
Rhodesia. What's now known as Zimbabwe?
Yes. Rhodesia was owned by England until 1965, and there were lots of Indian laborers around. That's probably where I got my skin color from, but I'm not even sure about that.
Naomi, you're too worried about the past. Isn't it enough to understand who you are now?
Understand who I am now? Why should I? No one else tries to understand me. I was alone for so long. Until I met my big brother. And him.
Your big brother?
Yes. Frank Yeager.
What?
He was a young soldier when he picked me up near the Zambezi River.
フランク・イエーガーですよ。
I was half dead from starvation.
ね。
He shared his rations
ちょい
with
ちょい出てきて助けてくれたサイボーグ忍者です。
Frank Yeager. The man who you destroyed was my brother and my only family.
No. Gray Fox.
We
Gray
survived that hell
Fox.
together, Frank and I. He protected me. He is everything to me. The only proof I have
ネズミさん、
of my existence.
どうもこんばんは。
Of my
ショニーテッ
existence
フ
as
が
an
本日
individual.
ソロ
And
で
he brought you back to
メタルギア
America.
を配信しております。
I was in Mozambique
Showtime
when
ってやつ
he
ね。
came.
Who's he?
You
You mean Big Boss?
オセロットのね、拷問のとこです。
He brought us to this land of freedom, this America. But then he and my brother went back to continue the war. And that's when it happened. You killed my benefactor and sent my brother home a cripple. I vowed revenge and joined Foxhound. I knew it was my best chance to meet you, and I prayed for the day that I would.
So, were your prayers answered?
Yes, I waited 2 long years.
To kill me? Is that all you cared about?
Yes, that's right. 2 years. You were all I thought about for 2 long years. Like some kind of twisted obsession.
Do you still hate me?
Not exactly. I was partly wrong about you.
What about Liquid and the others?
I'll have my revenge on them too.
Naomi, you didn't kill that doctor too, did you? The one that used Gray Fox for his genome experiments.
Dr. Clark? No,
Dr. Clark.
that was my brother. Afterward, I covered it up and helped him hide out.
So that ninja, I mean Gray Fox, he's come here to kill me.
I don't think so. I think he just came here to fight you. I wasn't sure before, but now I think I understand. A final battle with you. That's all he lives for. I'm sure of it.
Fox.
Fox.
Naomi, tell me something.
About Foxdie? Foxdie is a type of retrovirus that targets and kills only specific people. First, it infects the macrophages in the victim's body. Foxdie contains smart enzymes, created through protein engineering. They're programmed to respond to specific genetic patterns in the cells.
Those enzymes recognize the target's DNA.
Right. They respond by becoming active and using
Foxdie
the
ね。
macrophages. They begin creating
007のさ、
TNF-epsilon,
No Time
It's a
to
type of
Die でもさ、
cytokine.
フォックスダイに似
a
た
peptide which causes cells to
細菌
die.
テロみたいな
The
しようとしてたよね。
TNF-epsilon is carried along the bloodstream to the heart, where they attach to the TNF receptors in the heart cells.
And then, they cause a heart attack.
The heart cells suffer a shock and undergo an extreme apoptosis. Then, the victim dies.
Apoptosis. You mean the heart cells commit suicide. Naomi,
What?
you must have programmed that thing to kill me too, right? Do I still have time? Naomi, I don't blame you for wanting me dead, but I can't go yet. I still have a job to do.
Listen, Snake.
Listen.
I'm not the one who made the decision to use Foxdie.
Huh? You weren't.
No. You were injected with Foxdie as a part of this operation. I just wanted to let you know that... No. That's not the whole truth.
Huh?
The real thing that I wanted to tell you was... Snake,
Hey! What are you doing?
What are you doing? おう気絶してしまう。
Naomi?
Naomi.
Snake. I can't allow Naomi to make any more unauthorized transmissions.
What?
Naomi's been removed from this operation.
What happened to Naomi? What did she mean when she said that Foxdie was a part of this operation? Colonel, let me talk to her.
I won't. She's under arrest.
Colonel, you double-crossed me.
Snake, there's no time for that. Right now, your job is to stop Metal Gear. Okay, Snake.
オーケースネークとかって言われたって。うっせえなこの野郎。こっちじゃないね。いやー、これからですよ。ね。まあ、展開をある程度覚えてるがゆえに、ここからがちょいと大変だけど。もうメタルギアと戦闘じゃないこの流れだったら。勝てるかな。
PAL code number 3 confirmed. PAL code entry complete. Detonation code activated.
何
Ready for launch.
何
No!
No!
Why?
Why? まあ知ってるけど。でもさ、会場用だと思ってたらスネークが入力しちゃったわけだからね。
I deactivated it.
オタコン、
Thank you, Snake.
助けてくれ。
Now the detonation code is completed. Nothing can stop Metal Gear now.
Master, what's going on?
You found the key, and even activated the warhead for us too. I really must express my gratitude. Sorry to have involved you in that silly shape memory alloy business.
What are you talking about?
We weren't able to learn the DARPA chief's code. Even with Mantis' psychic powers, he couldn't read his mind. Then Ocelot accidentally killed him during the interrogation. In other words, we weren't able to launch the nuclear device, and we were all getting a little worried. Without the threat of a nuclear strike, our demands would never be met.
What do you mean?
スネークそ
Without
ろ
the
そろ気づい
detonation
て。
codes, we had to find some other way. That's when I decided you might prove useful, Snake.
What?
Well, for starters, I had Decoy Octopus disguise himself as the DARPA chief. We thought we'd get the info from you, but there was Fox Die.
You mean you had this plan from the beginning? Just to get me to input the detonation code?
You didn't think you made it this far by yourself, did you?
Who the hell are you?
やっと気づい
In
たか
any。case, the launch preparations are complete. Once the world glimpses the power of this weapon, the White House will have no choice but to surrender the Fox Die vaccine to me. Their ace in the hole is useless now.
Ace in the hole?
The Pentagon's plan to use you was already successful in the torture room. Snake, you're the only one who doesn't know. Poor fool.
Who are you anyway?
I'll tell
Who
you
are you
everything
anyway?
you want to know. If you come to where I am, that is.
Where are you?
Very close by.
Snake, that's not Master Miller.
Campbell, you're too
本
late.
当だよな。
Master Miller's body was just discovered at his home. He's been dead for at least 3 days.
カズ
I didn't know because my codec link with Master was cut off. But Mei Ling said his transmission signal was coming from inside the base.
So who is it?
Snake, you've been talking to...
Me, dear brother.
Liquid! How the...
You've served your purpose. You may die now.
カズがなくなってた。ちょっつガスマスク、そう。そしてオタコに助けを求めんだよね、確か。昔のあれで行くと。
Snake, that's bulletproof glass. You can't break it with an ordinary weapon.
Can't you open the security lock here?
I'll try. Just hold on for a minute.
オッケー、待つよ。
Come on, hurry up already.
Hang on.
早くして。死んじゃうよ。死んじゃうから。会う。
I I hacked into security.
Yeah.
Snake, I'm opening the door.
ありがとう。仕事が早いな、さすがオタコンだぜ。セーブしよ
う。Is everything all right, Snake?
平気なわけあるか。
Do it for me, Snake.
くじけないで。うん。6発しかない。麻酔銃使う機会ももうあまりないか。でも一応あとこの後さ、メタルギアと戦ってさ、リキッドと戦って終わりというかさ、あとに脱出する感じだもんね。おう、なんで裸になってんのかな。寒くないのかな。肩甲骨がすごいな。
Liquid!
Snake, did you like my sunglasses? Oh, you'd point a weapon at your
絶
own
対寒いよ
brother?
ね。
Why did you disguise yourself as master?
So I could manipulate you more easily. You performed quite well, I must say. Although the boys at the Pentagon are probably saying the same
いやで
thing.
も本当に
What the hell are you talking
ソリッドスネークと
Following
顔が同
orders
じだね。
blindly with no questions asked, you've lost your warrior's pride and become nothing more than a pawn, Snake.
あなたもスネークなんだけどな。
Stopping the nuclear launch, rescuing the hostages, it was all just a diversion.
A diversion?
The Pentagon only needed you to come into contact with us. That's what killed the Arms Tech president and decoy octopus.
You don't mean...
That's right. You were sent here to kill us, so they could retrieve Metal Gear undamaged along with bodies of the Genome soldiers. From the beginning, the Pentagon was just using you as a vector to spread Fox Dye.
Fox Dye? It can't be. Are you telling me Naomi was working with the Pentagon?
They thought she was, but it seems that Dr. Naomi Hunter couldn't be controlled so easily.
What?
We've got a spy working in the Pentagon. He reported that Dr. Hunter altered Fox Dye's program just before the operation, but no one knows how or why.
I wonder. Maybe they arrested her so they could find out the answer to that.
No doubt. But I had no idea she was motivated by such petty revenge. We still don't know what changes she made to Fox Dye's program. Oh well, doesn't matter. I've already added the Fox Dye vaccine to my list of White House demands.
There's a vaccine?
血清があるんだ。
There must be. But that woman is the only one who really
あったっけ
knows.
血清なんて。
Anyway, it might prove to be unnecessary.
いや、どんな運動神経なんだよ、あなた方は。
You were successful in coming into contact with all of us, so we must have all been exposed to the virus. It's true that the Arms Tech president and decoy octopus were
あん
killed
な
by
細い
Fox
ところ
Dye.
によく立ってられんな。いやだからいやおかしいのよ。
But
マトリックスなんだ
Ocelot,
ここは。
myself, and you, the carrier, were apparently unaffected.
A bug in the virus's programming?
Could be. In any case, if it doesn't kill you, then I'm not worried either. After all, our genetic code is identical.
So it's true. You and I are...
Yes, twins. But we're not ordinary twins.
かっこいいん
We're
だけど
twins
さ。
linked by cursed genes. Les enfants terribles.
なんか中二病に見えてきたよな。
You're fine. You got all of the old man's dominant genes. I got all the flawed, recessive genes. Everything was done so that you would be the greatest of his children. The only reason I exist is so they could create you.
So you're saying I'm the dominant one?
That's right. I'm just the leftovers of what they used to make you. Can you understand what it's like to know that you're garbage since the day you were born? But I'm the one Father chose.
So that's why you're so obsessed with Big Boss. Some warped kind of love.
Ha! Love? It's hate. His choosing me knowingly to be the inferior one? For this, I want revenge. You don't even understand this. You who could kill your own real father. You stole my chance for revenge. Now I'll finish the work that Father began. I will surpass him. I will destroy him.
You're just like Naomi.
Well, I'm not like you.
まあ実はね、これもリキッドの勘違いだったりするんですけどね。
I'm proud of the destiny that is encoded into my very genes.
いや、撃つのが遅い
You
ですね。
missed your last chance. You'll regret that forever.
Snake! Come! Kneel down and sacrifice yourself to this historic weapon! Consider it an honor, a gift from your brother!
Now,
You shall bear witness to the demon weapon that will drag the world
into the 21st century!
あー、戦うんかメタルギアと。勝てるかな。いかんせんこのゲームキューブのコントローラーにね、未だにこの5回目にしてまだあんまり慣れてないですよ。どうしてもなんかプレステのコントローラーの感覚でやっちゃうと違うボタンを押しちゃう。おーおーおー、全然 BGM が違うね。
It's moving. But how do I stop it?
どうしよう。まずはチャフだっけ、昔の感じでやると。覚えてるよ。覚えてるかな俺。いやーでもかっこいいね、メタルギアレックス。勝てるかな。まあ勝たなきゃいけないんですけど。おー、いやいやいや、いや、どんな運動神経ですかあなた方は。ただからいやー緊張するな。とりあえずシャフ投げといて、なんでこっちに反応してくれないの。あれだよな、最初はさ、レドーム、あ、痛い痛い痛い痛い痛い、レドームを打たなきゃいけないはず。結構近寄らなきゃいけないもしかして。ニキータじゃないの。 よし。ちょっとこれの繰り返しだね。落ち着いていこうぜ。ちょっと近寄りすぎた。よし、いけるか。よっ、とりあえず前半戦はなんとかなった。
Did that do it?
いやー緊張するな。こんな声だったっけ。リキッドじゃねえや、メタルギアで。おう、おお、グレイフォックスが。おう、
Get away! Gray Fox! A name from long ago. It sounds better than Deep Throat. So it is you. You look terrible, Snake. You haven't aged well.
I'll send you back to hell!
ああ、おお、かっこいいな忍者。おおおおおお、サイコガンみたいなやつ。忍者だけはすごいね。この演出となんかマッチしてていいね。なんか
Why? What do you want from me? I'm a prisoner of death. Only you can free me. Fox, stay out of this. What about Naomi? She's hell-bent on taking revenge for you. Naomi? You're the only one who can stop her. No, I can't. Why? Because I'm the one who killed her parents. I was young then, and couldn't bring myself to kill her too. I felt so bad that I decided to take her with me. I raised her like she was my own blood, to soothe my guilty conscience. Even now, she thinks of me as her brother. Fox. Outwardly, we may have seemed like contented brother and sister, but every time I looked into her eyes, I trembled with fear. Tell her for me. Tell her that I was the one who did it.
There you are!
Whoa.
We're just about out of time. Here's a final present from Deep Throat. I'll stop it from moving.
おお、いやーこのさ忍者すごいかっこいいね。でもさこの作品だとソリッドスネークも生身であんな動きするからな。おおおおお、すごいすごい、本当にマトリックスみたいだ。あああお、 頭が、いやーかっこいいね。やめろ、レーザーはやめろ。これ腕が切れちゃうんだよな。いやあらららら、痛い痛い痛い。
In the Middle East, we don't hunt foxes, we hunt jackals. Instead of foxhounds,
We use Royal Harriers! Fox!
how strong is that exoskeleton of yours? Snake, are you just going to sit by and watch him die?
あの銃はどういう銃なんだろうか。
A cornered fox is more dangerous than a jackal!
おお、弾切れだ。
He destroyed the radome.
レドームないと見えないんだよね。
Impressive! You are indeed worthy of the codename Fox. But now you're finished!
Now, fire the stinger!
Fox! Can you really shoot? You'll kill him too!
ああ、懐かしいなこの演出。
Now,
これ撃てないんだよね、これ
one
ね。
of you, it's no good. I can finally die.
I can do it って言ってる。
It's no good.
It's not good.
To our land. I was taken from the battle. Neither truly alive. I can't do it. Truly dead. An undying shadow in a world of light. But soon it will finally end. Die! Fox!
ああ、ららら。
Snake! We're not tools of the government or anyone else. Fighting was the only thing I was good at. But at least I always fought for what I believed in. Snake. Farewell. Fox!
あ
Foolish
あ、
man!
いや、ゴシゴシせんでええねん。
When death is entreated, the battle is decided. You see, you can't protect anyone,
いやー
not even yourself.
スネークは刀持ってるのかっこいいね。2回戦目だ。
There you are!
あ、ニキータ持ってる。痛い痛い痛い痛い痛い痛い。あ、ダメか。スティンガー。なんでニキータ持ち帰っちゃうんだろうな。痛い痛い痛い痛い痛い。おっと。
I'll crush you into dust!
おー、痛い痛い。ソリッドスネークというか、このスネークよくあのパターンで気絶しがちですよね。いやー、すごいね、リキッドのこの不死身加減。
Sleeping late as usual, eh, Snake?
Liquid, you're still alive.
I won't die, as long as you still live.
Too bad. It looks like your revolution was a failure.
Just because you've destroyed Metal Gear doesn't mean I'm done fighting.
Fighting? What are you really after?
The restoration of the era when warriors such as us lived as we should.
That was Big Boss's fantasy.
It was his dying wish. When he was young during the Cold War, the world needed men like us. We were valued then. We were desired. But things are different now.
いや
With
ー、
all
熱
the
くないのかよ、
lies
そんなとこにい
and
て。
hypocrites running the world, war isn't what it used to be. We're losing our place in a world that no longer needs us. A world that now spurns our very existence. You should know that as well as I do. After I launch this weapon and get our $1 billion, we'll be able to bring chaos and honor back to this world gone soft. Conflict shall breed conflict. New hatreds will arise, and our own biosphere shall steadily expand.
But as long as there are people, there will always be war.
But the problem is balance. Father knew what type of a balance was best.
Is that the only reason?
Isn't that reason enough for warriors such as us?
I don't want that kind of world.
Ha! You lie.
はだけはは
So
なんだ
why are you here then? Why do you continue to follow your orders while your superiors betray you? Why did you come here? Well, I'll tell you then. You enjoy all the killing, that's why.
What?
Are you denying it? Haven't you already killed most of my comrades?
That was...
I watched your face as you delivered the coup de grace. Oh, it reflected such vitality.
You're wrong.
There is a killer inside you.
俺あんな
You
殺し
don't
してない
have
け
to
どな。
deny it. We were created to be that way.
Created?
Les enfants terribles. The terrible children. That's what the project was called. It started in the 1970s. Their plan was to artificially create the most powerful soldier possible. The person that they chose as the model was a man known then as the greatest living soldier in the world.
Big boss.
But father was wounded in combat and already in a coma when they brought him in. So they created us from his cells, with a combination of 20th century analog cloning and the super baby method.
Super baby method?
Super baby
They
method.
fertilized an egg with one of father's cells, and then let it divide into 8 clone babies. Then they transferred the clones to someone's uterus, and later intentionally aborted 6 of the fetuses to encourage strong fetal growth. You and I were originally octuplets.
Octuplets?
Yes. The other 6 of our brothers were sacrificed to make us. We were accomplices in murder before the day we were even born. So, it was you and I, 2 fertilized eggs with exactly the same DNA. But they weren't finished yet. They used me as a guinea pig to create a phenotype in which all of the dominant genes were expressed to create you. I got all the recessive genes. You took everything from me before I was even born. But you and I aren't his only children.
What?
The genome soldiers. They too are his progeny, carrying on his
そ
genetic
の割に間抜けだ
legacy.
よな。
But unlike us, they carry it digitally. With the completion of the Human Genome Project in the last century, the mysteries of humanity were laid bare. Thanks to Father's DNA, they were able to identify more than 60 soldier genes responsible for everything from strategic thinking to the proverbial killer instinct. Those soldier genes were transplanted using gene therapy into the members of the next generation special forces. That's how they became the genome soldiers. That's right. The genome soldiers that you've been killing right and left are our brothers with the same genes as ours.
や
The
ば。
genome soldiers?
They are misshapen creatures, artificially produced from Father's genetic pattern. They are
Star Wars
our
みたいだな。
blood brothers, and they were born of many an ultimate sacrifice.
Sacrifices?
Human experiments. 1991, the Gulf War. The military secretly injected soldiers with the soldier genes. The Gulf War syndrome that hundreds of thousands of returning soldiers complained about was a side effect of it.
Ha! Everyone knows that the Gulf War syndrome was caused by exposure to pesticides and radiation from depleted uranium rounds.
That was just a cover story issued by the Pentagon. First, they tried to say it was post-traumatic stress disorder, then chemical or biological weapons. The poison gas detection units and the anti-sarin injections, they were all just to cover up the secret genetic experiments.
So then, the so-called Gulf War babies that have been reported by Gulf War veterans are...
Yes, they too are our brothers and sisters.
So the genome soldiers mean that the experiments were a success?
Success? Don't be a fool. They're a complete failure. We're on the verge of extinction.
What?
Have you ever heard of the asymmetry theory? Nature tends to favor asymmetry. Those species which have gone extinct all show signs of symmetry. The genome soldiers suffer from the same problem, signs of symmetry. So do I, as do you. That's right. We are all on the verge of death at the genetic level. We don't know when or what type of disease will occur. That's why we need the old man's genetic information.
You want Big Boss's DNA so you can save your family? It's very touching.
In nature, family members don't mate with each other, and yet they help each other to survive. Do you know why? Because it increases the chances that shared genes will be transmitted to future generations. Altruism among blood relatives is a response to natural selection. That we will help our blood relatives is inscribed in our very genes.
You're telling me that your genes are ordering you to save the genome soldiers?
You can't fight your genes. It's fate. All living things are born for the sole purpose of passing on their parents' genes. That's why I'll follow what my genes tell me. And then, I'm going to go beyond, in order to break the curse of my heritage. And to do that, first, I will kill you. Look behind you.
Mary
Meryl? Is she alive?
I'm not sure. She was alive a few hours ago. Poor girl kept calling your name.
Meryl?
Stupid woman. Falling in love with a man who doesn't even have a name?
I have a name.
No. We have no past, no future. If we did, our fate is nothing but what is determined in the genes we inherited from our father.
Let Meryl go.
As soon as we finished our business, we're almost out of time.
You're talking about Fox Die.
No. It seems now that the Pentagon knows that Metal Gear is destroyed. They've arrived at a decision. They won't even need a BDA. If you want the details, why don't you ask your precious Colonel Campbell?
Colonel, can you hear me?
Yes, I'm listening.
What is the Pentagon trying to do? Colonel, answer me!
The Secretary of Defense has taken over active control of this operation. He's on his way there by AWACS.
What for?
To bomb the place.
What?
Not only that, B-2 bombers just lifted off from Galena Air Force Base. They're carrying B-6113 surface-piercing tactical nuclear bombs.
What? Metal Gear is destroyed. Tell the Secretary of Defense.
The Secretary of Defense heard that Naomi double-crossed us, and he's worried about Fox Die. Now that there's no more danger of a nuclear strike from Metal Gear, he's going to do whatever's necessary to cover up the truth of what really happened here.
He's going to drop a nuclear bomb to vaporize all the evidence, along with anyone who knows anything.
Don't worry, Snake. I'll stop the nuclear strike.
本当か?
How?
I may be only a figurehead here, but I'm still officially in command of this mission. If I issue an order to delay the strike, it'll confuse the chain of command and at least buy you some time. It'll give you a chance to escape.
But Colonel, if you do that...
It's okay, Snake. The truth is, Foxhound was already the subject of an undercover investigation. Merrill was transferred to this base just before the terrorist attack as a way of manipulating me.
Those bastards.
I'm sorry. They forced me to cooperate in exchange for her life. You'd better get out of there, Snake.
Are you sure? It'll be bad for you.
Don't worry. It's the least I can do for you after all the lies.
Colonel.
I'm ordering them to cancel the bombing run. After that, there's no turning back. Huh? What are you doing?
Snake!
Mei Ling,
What happened to the Colonel?
I don't believe it!
What happened?
Snake, the Colonel!
Roy Campbell has been relieved of duty.
出てきた。
This is the Secretary of
Hausmann.
Defense, Jim Hausman.
Put the Colonel back on.
He's been placed under arrest for leaking top-secret information and for the crime of high treason.
Ridiculous.
Yes, he is a ridiculous man. He truly believed that he was in command of this operation.
You bastard.
There won't be a speck of evidence left. I'm sure the President would want the same thing.
The President ordered this?
The President is a busy man. I have complete authority here.
How do you plan on explaining a nuclear attack on Alaska to the media?
Don't worry. We've prepared a convincing cover story. We'll simply say that the terrorists exploded a nuclear device.
Damn it! You'll be murdering everyone here. The scientists, the Genome Army, everyone.
Donald, the DARPA chief, is already dead.
So you didn't mean to kill the DARPA chief after all.
He was my friend.
And you could care less about what happens to everybody else, huh?
Well, if you give me the optic disc, I might consider saving them.
What are you talking about?
Metal Gear's test data. Donald was supposed to bring it back.
I don't have it.
I see. Oh, well, that's okay. You two are an embarrassment from the 1970s. Our country's dirty little secret. You can't be allowed to live. You're just the lingering ghosts of a system that is no more. Well, do try to get along in the time you have left before the bomb.
Oh, there's no way out for us. Let's finish this before the airstrike. You stole everything from me. I shall nullify you and your genes, and I will take them all back. She'll make a beautiful sacrifice for our final battle. Do you see this? This will be the time limit for our final battle. When death comes for this girl, this nuclear module shall vanish from this world as well. If you win, you might still be able to save her. You could enjoy one brief moment of love before the end.
Oh.
And if you cross this line, you'll fall. At this height, it'll kill even you. How about you, Snake?
さあ、兄弟喧嘩です。
What's wrong, Snake?
痛い。なんかちょこまかちょこまかうるさいな。
Is that all you've got?
なん あ、痛い。痛い。痛い。レーションって装備できないの？てかレーションそもそもないのか。いった。そんな技あんの？Oh!
What's wrong, Snake? What's wrong, Snake?
痛いな。
Hurry! It's going to blow! What's wrong, Snake? What's wrong, Snake? Better hurry! It's going.
やばくない？あべえ、間に合わないのかこれ。ほら、あらららら。ちなみにこれハウスマン、自分ハウスマンですよ。これ笑ってるの。さっきの無線出てきたお偉い人。ちょっとこれ結構早めにキルつけなきゃいけないじゃんこれ。ねえ。
Is that all you?
That.俺もう勉強したぞ。まあさ、コンボ決めようとするからダメなんだ。これでチビチビ、これでチビチビ殴り続ければ勝てんじゃないの。痛い痛い。
You're out of time. Hurry.
Yattaー。落ち着いていけたんでだいぶ早く勝ってたけど、おお痛い。 動きが同じ。いてー、なんか音がリアル。
スネーク！
すごい筋肉。早く脱出しないとね。
Meryl. Meryl.
Snake? Is that you? Snake, you're alive. Thank God.
Meryl. Meryl, are you okay?
Are you okay? Is that all you can say?
Meryl, you must have been terrible.
It wasn't that bad. I didn't give in to the torture.
Torture?
And things even worse than that. I was fighting too. Just like you.
You're a strong woman.
Fighting them made me feel closer to you. I felt like you were there with me. It gave me the strength to go on. But I was scared.
I'm sorry.
Don't say that. But it made me realize something. During all the pain and shame, there was one thing I was sure of. A single hope that I held on to. And that hope kept me alive. Snake, I wanted to see you again.
Meryl. That's my Kodak.
It's my Kodak. こう映画とかでよくある演出ですよね。
Snake, it's me. It looks like you stopped Rex.
Otacon, good news. Meryl's okay.
All right. You saved her, man. Good job.
I got some bad news, too. We're about to be bombed.
Oh, boy. I guess we're considered expendable.
Is there a way out of here?
A way out? Yeah. You can take the loading tunnel to the surface. There's a parking garage right next to you. The tunnel leads from there to the surface.
The
door in front?
No, it's a small entrance to the west of that door.
How about the security?
I just unlocked it. Who do you think you're talking to? I'll take care of security along your escape route, too.
What are you going to do?
Me? I'll stay here.
Are you crazy?
I need a little more time to take care of your escape route.
But
unlocking the security doors is difficult work. Only I can do it.
Otacon.
Don't worry. I'm staying here. It's my own decision.
Otacon, this is a hardened shelter, but they're going to use a surface-piercing nuclear bomb. It won't hold.
I'm through regretting the past. Life isn't all about loss, you know? Snake, I'm a complete person now. I've found a reason to live.
Good. Don't die on me.
Same to you. Take care of Meryl, okay?
I will.
Okay, I gotta go. I promise I'll do something about your escape route.
Thanks.
Thanks. Oh, that sounds nice.
I believe in you.
Thanks, Snake.
頼んだぞオタゴン。
Let's get the hell out of here.
What about him? Where is Otacon?
He's fighting right now. With his old self. To be the man he wants to be.
He's fighting for us too?
Yeah, and I don't want it to be in vain.
Me too.
Dana. どんな筋肉
Snake.
Meryl. It started.
I must be heavy.
Looks like we're not gonna have a love scene after all.
Looks that way. Too bad.
Let's get out of here.
いやでもさ
Snake, it's freezing
こう絵が
outside.
綺麗
Need
に
some
なった
clothes.
だけですごいなんか大人のシーンになんかなってるよねもっともっと何その動き
There's my sneaking suit.
Hurry up!
確かになあの格好で外出たら死んでしまうわ
Hurry!
寒くないのかやめれるのアラスカだぜここ音楽大げさ
Looking good, Snake. Hurry!
間違ったね別に何もないと思うけど一応ここで一回セーブしとこ
Snake, they've placed the colonel under arrest.
うなんだって
I don't know what I should do. This will probably be your last save.
ラス
I'm
セー
gonna
ブ
miss those proverbs of yours.
Snake?
Mei Ling, I have a favor to ask you. Make a hard copy of all the codec conversation data up to this point. I want some insurance.
Okay, Snake. Leave it to me. Snake, please be safe for me.
音ないオタコンは音ない
Let me drive.
Oh!
Damn, a surveillance camera. Oh no, no key. All right, keys. Snake, it started. Get in. Fire that machine gun with the weapon button. Shoot him, Snake.
Yes. おお、なんか臨場感がすごい。痛い。ドラム缶をやれば。そろそろやつが来るんじゃないか。おお、音楽がかっこいい。メタルギアのテーマじゃんこれ。
Not yet, Snake! It's not over yet! Liquid!
眩しいな。おう、えいやちょいちょいやちょいちょいちょいちょいちょいちょいちょいちょいちょいおう、痛い。死んじゃう。よっしゃ、終わった。まだかっこいいな。うわー、いや、メリル禁止になっちゃってるよ。ほれ、起きないと。すごい動きしてますね。すごいな、スネーク。おーっとっとっとっとっと。あら、ふんねえなあ。霜焼けになるわ、ほんと。そんなこと気にしてるような状況じゃないけど。常人だったらもう骨折れまくってるぞ、こんなもん。あいあいあい。しぶといな、リキッド。さすがだね。
スネーク。
いやー、苦しいな。
Fox? Die.
ああ、しぶといなリキッド。起きた。こんな演出あったっけ？過去のやつにあったっけ？昔のやつってかっこいいな。いやリキッドね、こう羊をねいろいろ勘違いしてるからこうなっちゃったけどね、実は一番強いんじゃないか、スネークの中で。
If he's dead, that means...
Don't say it, Snake.
What happened to the air raid? No stealth bombers in sight.
Snake, can you hear me?
Colonel!
Are you okay?
Colonel, what happened?
The Secretary of Defense has been arrested. Early retirement.
Arrested?
I was able to get into contact with the President. Metal Gear, the training exercise, all of it. It was all the Secretary of Defense acting alone.
Acting alone? What happened to the air raid and the nuclear strike?
The orders were rescinded. The F-117s and the B-2 bombers have returned to the base. Once again, I have complete authority over this operation.
I see.
Washington isn't stupid enough to use nukes to cover up a few secrets.
I wonder about that.
In any case, the danger's over. Thanks, Snake.
Colonel, you can rest easy. Meryl's fine.
Really? Thanks. Thank you, Snake. Snake, I'm sorry I kept a lot of things from
本当よね。
It's okay, Colonel.
優しいな、スネーク。
I'm not a colonel.
Oh, that's right.
I've got a present for you. There's a snowmobile close to you. Mei Ling saw it on the satellite photos. This time of year, the glaciers are pretty calm. You should be able to ride right out of there. I'll bet the boys at the DIA and the NSA never expected you to come home alive.
Me neither. I'd better not show my face around there.
No danger of that. You two officially died after your Jeep sank into the ocean.
That's not too far from the truth.
There's also a helicopter waiting for you at the Fox Islands.
Dr. Hal Emmerich should be somewhere on the base. I want someone to bring him in.
I understand. Leave it to me.
Okay. Roy. Are you going to be okay?
名前呼んでる。
Don't worry. I've got an insurance policy. A hard copy of all of Mei Ling's data. As long as I've got that, you, me, and Mei Ling will be fine.
The battery on these nanomachines will run out soon. They won't be able to follow us.
I guess we won't meet again.
Don't worry. I'll pay you a visit sometime.
Really? I'll look forward to that.
Roy, just tell me one thing.
なんで呼び方変わったんだろう。
About
ロイっ
Fox
て
Die.
友達になったからか。友達関係に
She
戻ったか
wasn't
らかな。
included in its programming.
What about me? It killed Liquid.
Naomi said she wants to talk to you face to face about that.
How is she?
Don't worry. Mei Ling's with her right now. I'm switching over to Naomi.
Snake, it's me.
Naomi?
I heard about my brother.
Fox, no, Frank wanted to tell you something. He told me to tell you to forget about him and to go on with your own life.
Frankie said that?
Yeah. He also said he'll
い
always
や、
love
ほん
you.
とスネーク優しいよね。
Naomi, your brother just saved you, me, and the whole world. He fought on sheer willpower until the very end.
Maybe now he's finally found some peace. My brother was already dying. Ever since he fought with you in Zanzibar land, he's been like a ghost. A ghost looking for a place to die.
me. Liquid died from Fox Die too. What about me? When am I going to go?
That's up to you.
What do you mean?
Everybody dies when their time's up.
Yeah, so when's mine up?
It's up to you how you use the time left to
は
you.
っきり言わんのよな、ここで。
Live, Snake. That's all I can say to you. Each person is born with their fate written into their own genetic code, inscribed into their genes. But that's not all there is to life. I finally realized that. I told you before, the reason that I was interested in genes and DNA. Because I wanted to know who I was, where I came from. I thought that if I analyzed my DNA, I could find out who I was, who my parents were. And I thought that if I knew that, then I'd know what path I should take in life. But I was wrong. I didn't find anything. I didn't learn anything. Just like with the genome soldiers, you can input all the genetic information, but that doesn't make them into the strongest soldiers. The most we can say about DNA is that its genetic information houses a person's strengths or destiny. You mustn't allow yourself to be chained to fate, to be ruled by your genes. Humans can choose the type of life they want to live. Snake, whether you've been programmed or not isn't important. The important thing is that you choose life. And then live. Don't you think, Snake? Don't worry. I'm gonna choose life too. Until today, I've always looked for a reason to live. But from now on, I'm going to just live. Genes exist to pass down our hopes and
メリル
dreams
も
for
メ
the
リルで
future
さ、
through our
あ
children.
れだけ撃たれてさ、よく歩けるよな。
Living is a link to what will come. All life is tethered to the future. Loving each other, teaching each new generation, then the world can change. I finally realized it. The true meaning of life. Thank you, Snake.
Look, I found this.
無限バンダナだ。
Let's keep it as a reminder.
Of what? A reminder of a successful mission? Or a reminder of the first time we met?
A reminder of how to live.
Huh?
Until today, I've lived only for myself. My survival instinct that tells me not to die. That's all the motive I've had in my life.
That's not just you. That's how everyone is.
I only felt truly alive when I was staring death in the face. I don't know. Maybe it's written into my genes.
What about now? What do your genes say about your future now?
Maybe it's time I live for someone else.
Someone else?
Yeah. Someone like you. Maybe that's the real way to live.
So, where to, Snake?
David. My name is David.
Okay, so where to, Dave?
Dave.
I think it's time we look for a new path in life.
いやー、綺麗だね、オーロラ。
A new path?
A new purpose.
Will we find it?
We'll find it. I know we'll find it.
Hey, what are those?
Caribou. To the Aleutians, the caribou is a symbol of life. It'll be spring here soon.
For us too.
Yeah. Spring brings new life to everything. It's a time for hope. I've lived here a long time, but Alaska has never looked more beautiful. The sky, the sea, the caribou, and most of all, you.
It's nice, isn't it? Being alive.
Come on. Let's enjoy life.
てなわけで、はい。なんとか最後まで、プレイすることができまして、特に今回ね、ちょっと話がこう重厚でなんていうか実況プレイしてるからね、やっぱり喋んなきゃいけないんですけど、こうね、やっぱ見入っちゃうよね、こっちもね。いやー、それにしてもこの企画というかね、この企画の発端というのかな、自分がこのメタルギアソリッドっていうね、このゲームのシリーズ子供の時からほんとすごい好きでやってて、ずっと唯一続けてやってるシリーズものがメタルギアっていうぐらい、もう小学生の時からメタルギアをねやってきて、で唯一このゲームキューブ版でリメイクされて出たね、このメタルギアソリッドザ・ツインスネークスっていう作品だけ唯一やったことがなくてね、子供の時家にゲームキューブとかなかったし、周りにゲームキューブ持ってる友達とかもなんか少なくてね、この幼少の頃っていうかな、2003年ぐらいに発売したのかな、確か。昔やる機会がなかったまま大人になってしまって、で今こういう配信活動をすることになっておりますということでね、なんか初めてやるしいいかなと思って、今回メタルギアソリッドザ・ツインスネークスちょっとソロでね配信という企画にして始めてみましたが、いや面白かったですね。やはりメタルギア1もう完成されてるゲームなんで、 MGS1 無印版のね、プレイステーション1のやつですけども、あれがもう傑作中の傑作なんで、それがね、このグラフィックが刷新されたフルリメイク版でできたということで、ちょっとねゲームキューブのコントローラーのちょっと操作性の難しさに悩まされた部分はありますけど、いやーすごく楽しめました。いやーでもね、今日11月8日は確かこのねメタルギアソリッドの監督の小島監督が独立して手掛けられた作品のね、デスストランディング今日発売して3周年ですよ、ちょうど。そういう日にもねこのゲームが配信できて、またなんか良かったなとも思っております。はい、小島監督もね、なんか今また新しい作品のねキービジュアルなんかをちょいちょい出していただいておりまして、また次回作が気になるところでありますがね、メタルギアの新作がもう出ることがないのかなと思ってちょっと悲しいですけど、過去の作品をねまた順にやって楽しんでいくのもいいかなとも思っております。次の配信の企画もね今いろいろ考えてはいるんですけど、今回 やったこのメタルギアソリッドのザ・ツインスネークスに関してはメリルルートで1周目やりました。オセロットのね拷問に服従することなく耐え切って今回メリルルートでクリアということなんですけど、あそこの拷問を服従するとオタコンルートになるんですよね。で今回メリルルートでステルス迷彩じゃない無限バンダナをゲットしたんですけど、2周目でオタコンルートをやると次はステルス迷彩がクリア得点としてゲットできるわけで、その状態で3周目を迎えると、ちょっとした小ネタになるのかな。スネークがタキシードを着ててグレイホックスね、サイボーグ忍者の色違いが出てくるっていう3周目がプレイできるんですよ。ちょっとそこもね、もしかしたらワンチャンまた生配信でちょっと同じゲームというかね、同じ話を流すことになるから、そこはねちょっとご了承いただく形にはなるかもしれないけれど、このタキシードを着たスネークでクリアしてみたっていうね比較もちょっとやろうかなとも思っております。はい、配信外というか裏でねオタコンルートを終わらせて無限バンダナとステルス迷彩をゲットした状態で3周目をまた生配信するっていうのもちょっと企画として考えておりますので、もしねやることになりましたら Twitter なんかで、告知していきますんで、それはまたぜひご視聴いただければなと思っております。他のメタルギア作品とかもね生配信してみたいしね、いろいろと考えてはおりますので、ぜひねこうグループ4人の活動もそうですけど、ショニーテッフのソロの配信なんかのちょっとね楽しみにしていただければなと思います。
To be ruled by your genes. Humans can choose the type of life they want to live. Snake, whether you've been programmed or not isn't important. The important thing is that you choose life. And then live.
はい。
Yes, sir. The entire unit was
オ
wiped
セロット
out.
じゃないですか。
Yes. Yes, sir. Thanks to the vaccine. Yes, those two are still alive. The vector? Yes, sir. Fox Die should become activated soon. Right on schedule. Yes, sir. I recovered all of Rex's dummy warhead data. No, there are no other records. They've all been deleted from the base's computer. No, sir. My cover is intact. Nobody knows who I really am. Yes, the DARPA chief knew my identity, but he's been disposed of. Yes. Yes. Liquid is dead. The inferior one was the winner after all. That's right. Until the very end, Liquid thought he was the inferior one. Of course, the other one thinks so too. Yes, sir. I agree completely. It takes a well-balanced individual such as yourself to rule the world. Yes. Yes, sir. No, sir. No one knows that you were the third one. Solidus.
Solidus.
What should I do about the woman? Yes, sir. I understand. The surveillance will continue. Yes. Yes. Thank you. Goodbye, Mr. President.
はい。コードネームスパイダー。プレイタイム11時間。29回セーブして、コンティニュー22回、アラートを23回、結構見つかってます。でなぜかちょっとね、ノーキルでね、やってたつもりでしたけど、4人ほどちょっとやっちまってました。ごめんなさい。レーションを58回使ったということで。はーい。ありがとうございます。 バンダナを取得しました。はい。はい、てなわけで1周目、メリルルートでして今回お送りいたしましたが、無事にクリアすることができました。本当にね、この企画シャープ1から順に見ていただいているお客様いらっしゃいましたら本当にありがとうございます。配信中もしくはアーカイブからね、全ての動画チェックしていただいた方いらっしゃいましたら本当にありがたい限りでございます。はい、さっきもちょっと言いましたけど、今回この作品はとりあえずね、一旦終わりとしてまた次違う企画をやると思います。ショニーテッフのソロ配信ね。でまたこのメタルギアソリッド、ね、ザ・ツインスネークス、はい、3週目のちょっとした小ネタプレイっていうかね、こうタキシードを着たスネークでクリアするという企画もちょっとやろうかなという風に考えてるんで、もし本当にそれがね実現することになりましたら、それはまた Twitter などで告知しますので、ぜひチェックしていただければ幸いです。はい、今日はデジモンワールドのね動画も上がっておりますので、そっちもチェックしていただいて、はい、もう最近はおなじみになってきてると嬉しいんですけど、うちのチャンネルにおなかというメンバーが加わりまして、4人組の配信活動グループになっております。おなかもね、原神の配信プレイね、ソロでやってて、いろいろな視聴者さんがついていただいて本当にありがたい限りでございます。言ってるショニーもね、こうお腹が原神でやってるもんですから、自分もコツコツとやって今合計者ランクを上げておりまして、どこかでまたねメンバー内でまたそういうクロスプレイなんかもね生配信でできていけると思いますんで、そういった企画なんかもね楽しみにしていただければなと思います。はい、ますますねちょっと4人組になりましたんで、活動ですとか企画の幅はどんどん増えていきますので、我々の活動や動向を追っていただいて、楽しみにしていただいて、応援なんかしていただければさらに幸いでございます。はい、そしていつも見に来ていただいてますネズミさんもコメントありがとうございました。では本日の配信はここで終了とさせていただきます。本日お送りいたしましたのはNowTalkingのショニーテッフでございました。また、次のソロ配信のね企画でお待ちいただければなと思います。ではここまで見ていただきましてありがとうございました。それでは
ご視聴ありがとうございました。チャンネル登録、高評価お待ちしてます。
Twitter のフォローもお待ちしています。
それでは次の動画でお会いしましょう。